Hello traders, and welcome back to yet another video. I told you we'll be posting videos back to back. Okay, let me start by thanking everyone who has supported my channel by watching the videos, giving them a like, and for those who have subscribed, I love you so much. Okay, so in today's video I want us to discuss about trading session, or at what time and what should you trade at a certain time. You don't just wake up and go to the market. You don't know what time frame it is. You don't know which currency pairs you can trade at that time. You don't know which pairs can be traded 24/7 or any time of the day. And that's what I'm here to shed light on. Okay, I have 3 market sessions. Okay, as I've mentioned, market session is within the 24 hours in a day. I believe in every country we have 24 hours. I don't know if there's a country which has more or less than 24 hours. So you find that from a certain time to a certain time, we call it, there's a name given to that time frame, and there's that which happens in that time frame. Okay, so sorry, so to begin with, we have the Asian time. Okay, Asian time starts from 3 a.m. to 11 a.m. 3 a.m. is African time and ends at 11 a.m. is African time. 3 a.m. very early in the morning when the market opens, up to 11 a.m. Okay, the second trading session is called London session. Okay, London session starts from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. like GBP, Euro, CHF. But for me, I trade any pair. For me, I just trade any pair within any time, depending on at what time has the market tapped my zone. Okay, so with the analysis, with the concept that I use, or with the market strategy that I approach the market with, anytime the market gets to my zone, that's the time I trade. So I can't restrict myself to a certain period of time and say I will only look at the market within this time to this time, then I'm off. No, I just wait. Within 24/7 we have alerts. There's a way you can set alerts on your trading view, so that once the market approaches your zone, or once the market taps your zone, you can get a notification. And that's what I do. I just do my analysis and leave the market to play out and set alerts, so that I just get alerts. I don't stay glued to the charts. If you don't know how to set alerts, I can show you within before this month ends, because we have so many people, so many videos on the pipeline. I have so much content that I've created for you guys. It's just a matter of editing. Remember, I'm also doing other things. I have to edit, I have to post for you. That's why you should consider subscribing to my channel. Okay, so as I've mentioned, we started with the Asian session, which begins at 3 a.m. to 11 a.m. We are talking about London session, which begins at 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Session is the New York session, and the last session is the New York session. New York session is the last session. If you're keen enough, I am sure you've realized that we have sessions that are overlapping. There is the London and New York. London starts from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. New York starts from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m., meaning they are overlapping, and that's a very volatile session. That's a very volatile session that I used to assume when I was starting. I used to trade between let's say 9 and 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. East African time. Then I'm off the market. Like I used to say, you know, the market is just about to close. I can't trade until, you know, these are normal. That's normal. Those are mistakes that we make, and it's okay. As long as you are learning, it's okay to make any kind of mistake. As long as you are learning, it's okay to ask any type of question, that regardless of what people will think of you. If somebody feels wants to see you as somebody who is so dumb, it's okay. Somebody sees you as someone who is stupid in a way, it's okay, as long as you are learning. Remember, when you're making profits, they are going to your account. When you make losses, they are going to your account. I know someone will be asking, which pairs can I start with? Which are the best pairs? Which are the best pairs for a beginner? I have seen that thing in so many social media platforms, especially when I was beginning or starting. And these are people who are just creating content, by the way. there is no specific pair that you'll say this one works for a beginner and this one doesn't work for a beginner. That's why we are not in the same level of understanding or the same living standard. Okay, so as a beginner, you can do any pair that the other person or the other advanced trader is doing. Let no one fool you. Let no one tell you if you try this. Of course, we have those pairs that are not so volatile, like akina maybe you akina USD card, euro. And when I talk of volatility, I'll do a video about that in the course of the year. I told you a lot will be happening here. I want one day to have someone who can say, I watched your videos, and from that I am able to approach the market than I used to do before. Okay, that's where I am posting each and every content that a beginner may wish to understand or have, and also advanced traders, right? So I know people will tell you, start with this, don't try this. For me, I was told not to try gold. Gold is so volatile. What do we mean by volatility? It just for simple terms or simple way of understanding, it means, for example, if I'm trading Euro USD, it's not the same as someone who is trading gold. Just a slight move in Euro USD, I may be losing like, let's say $2. But for gold, the same move, losing around $10 and above. Okay, meaning when it comes to profit, if I'm trading Euro USD or just this, the less volatile pairs, if I'm getting $5 or $10 using the smallest lot size, which is 0.01, it means for someone who is trading gold with the same lot size will be making around $20 and above, $15 and above. Are you getting me? So gold is so volatile. I know so many people will tell you to avoid it. If you're not comfortable with gold, you'd rather analyze the market and place the trade on a demo account. Me, that's how I was learning. If you're not comfortable with a certain pair, especially the most volatile ones like gold, even things like BTC, by the way, you can do it on the demo. If you don't want to place it on a demo, just analyze the market, let it play out, and see if you would have made profit or not. Okay, if you make profits, keep up with the way you are doing it. If you make losses, identify your weak areas or what you did wrong, then you move from that, so that by the time you are comfortable handling it, you are comfortable and familiar with that specific pair. Okay, so with that said and done, tell me why you've not yet started trading, and don't tell me it's capital. If capital is the only thing that hinders people from trading, then no one would be failing in pro farms. I know of someone who started with $100, not even 100. Yeah, let's say someone can start with $100 and they lose until they find themselves with, let's say, $10. They pick up their luggage again, they pick up their pieces and start trading again with that $10. With the time, because they have the strategy, they have the patience and the market discipline, with the time, that person you will find with maybe 200, 500, and even $1,000. Okay, so don't keep saying I don't have capital. Like, how much do you want to start? How much? Start with that small amount that you have. I told you brokers accept even $100. Others accept $15. Actually, the minimum you can add, I know of brokers who accept as low as $13, others $15, others $20. So don't be scared. Don't think these brokers want you to find accounts with so much money. Fund that small amount, practice with it so that you get shock absorbers for profit and loss. It's a game where you can make profit and loss. Just like another business, there is no business that makes profit 24/7. There are those days you'll make profit, which is okay. There are other days that you'll make losses. And as long as the profit surpasses your loss, you are doing good. That's how we define profitable traders. Okay, so I would want to see on the comment section what's hindering you from beginning to trade or starting to trade, and also ask me any question that you have on the comment section. Leave a comment there. If this content was good to you, you can give the video a like, and if at all you're not yet subscribed to my channel, kindly consider subscribing. Okay, on the previous video we did analysis. Let's see how the market plays out.